Hello everyone, welcome to my presentation on the Two Countries Project. I hope you enjoy. Today I will be comparing Switzerland and Benin. First, I will go over the history and facts about each country. Then explain why their outcomes are different. Switzerland is a highly developed country and is quite wealthy. I think this is because of its good decisions and stability in the past. It started with multiple states, which were next to each other, making a treaty swearing to protect each other against the German Empire, which was threatening at the time. Though these states came together more to form Switzerland, the special thing is there is much independence between them. Each state has its own very different laws. This means if someone does not like the laws in their state, they can move to a new one. Another very special thing about Switzerland is their stance in wars. They never pick a side and instead stay neutral. This means they usually do not get involved. This keeps their people and economy much safer in tough times. The Swiss economy, by the way, is one of the best in the world. The people are extremely wealthy. Since 2000, assets per Swiss adult have risen 144%, according to Credit Suisse. The main reason why this is happening is because the money the Swiss mostly use, the franc, is getting much more recognition. Also, the people in Switzerland are observed as hardworking and good people. The communities are close-knit, so if you do something wrong, it will not be forgotten. Switzerland is a very mountainous region, as over half the country is covered in them. The average age is just over 40 years old, and the population pyramid points towards the country being in stage 4. The life expectancy for the people is over 80 years old, which is extremely good. This can be attributed to the wealth and healthcare in the country. The country has a wide variety of languages, but the two most popular are French and German. The people believe in Roman Catholic. Benin started as a strong African kingdom called Dahomey that for years conquered weaker surrounding kingdoms. They were successful doing this until the European countries came around. At first, they made a treaty with France to stay protected, but later, France broke this and defeated Dahomey. They colonized Dahomey and used it as a port for themselves. Fast forward to 1960, and Dahomey gained their independence. They had trouble with their government and political leaders at first, which hurt the economy and start of this new country. Finally, the dictator of the country was overthrown and they became the Republic of Benin. Benin is mostly made of lagoons and marshes. The average age of the people there is about 18 years old, and life expectancy is very young, about 61 years old. Lots of refugees flock to Benin when their countries become unsafe. This means there are many religions that are practiced, but the two most popular are Muslim and Roman Catholic. A large number of people are Roman Catholic because of the French colonizing them before they broke free. This is also why the main language is French. I think the main factor that makes these countries different is the fact that Benin was colonized, but Switzerland was able to stay free. France took advantage of Benin's resources and people, then just dropped them, leaving them to fend for themselves. At first, both countries made treaties or agreements with other kingdoms or peoples so they could stay protected. Sadly, the French broke this agreement, which hurt the development of Benin as a country, setting them back hundreds of years. The similarity between them, though, is that they both combined with other lands to stay free and be protected against the huge empires and colonizers at the time. Switzerland has a very weak federal government, and because of this, not many political situations arise, as the people have a large say in everything. Benin, on the other hand, struggled with its leaders for years before becoming a republic, making the economy shaky from the start. Neither physical or cultural landscapes caused these differences. It was mainly their history. Benin is still a very young country, and that is definitely a reason for some of these struggles politically and economically. Switzerland has had centuries to perfect its country and has already addressed all the problems within. While Benin is still a developing country at the moment, I think in the future, with help from highly developed countries like Switzerland, it can become a flourishing country. Thank you for listening to my presentation. I hope you learned a good amount about Switzerland and Benin.